Hi, my name's Barry Crampton. Today I'm going to show you around our SKODA Yeti, then I'll take you for a ride in it, but first I'll tell you a little bit more about it.
It's a 2-litre TDI SEL drive outdoor 4-wheel drive. 2017 on a 17 plate, has done 23,825 miles at the moment, 2 registered owners, fuel economy, urban 47.1 miles per gallon, extra urban 61.4 miles per gallon, and combined is 55.4 miles per gallon. Has a 0 to 60 time of 8.8 seconds, a top speed of 121 miles per hour out of a 4-cylinder 148 brake horsepower 16 valve engine.
I'm always fascinated about how they arrive at the badges. SKODA badge, the arrow for speed, the wings for progress, and the circle is for tradition apparently. So there you go, the winged arrow. I think that's the right thing. So chrome grille surround, the low chin spoiler, 4-wheel drive version this, so I don't think there's too many of these about, they're quite rare. High pressure headlamp wash, front parking sensors. There's the 5 dual spoke alloys, Avon tyres, a real good premium brand of tyres. The silver mirror backs, the roof bar carrier system, the black window surrounds, and the sill and the door protectors here. Electric boot release, you still have to lift it over yourself, but it unlocks it or lets the catch off. The hard rear load cover, the back seats fold down. Something about SKODA's, there's just a couple of little touches that are really good. 12-volt socket in the back there, also little torch there, or you can use it as a torch, but that acts as the boot light as well, so just handy. Drop something when you're getting home late at night or whatever and you've not got a torch on you. You'll never need it until you do need it. 2 rails in the back with hooks on, carry your shopping, make sure nothing tips out. Just little things. Nice low loading back for if you've any pets, easy to get into. Reversing sensors there, and the twin chrome tailpipes. Little handle here. Again, it's just a couple of things. Very, very well thought out car. Nice and high seats. Just got to put the headrest up a little bit if you're an adult, otherwise it sticks right in the middle of your back. If you're a child, then the Isofix rear child anchor points here. 3 inertia reel seat belts. It's a good view. Obviously you're sat up quite a bit higher than the driver, so you can see over the shoulders. You've got an unrestricted view really, and just takes that claustrophobic feeling away from you. We've got coat hangers here, the kind of quilted leather seats, nice and comfortable, firm but comfortable. Nice in the back, nice car. Plenty of headroom in the vehicle too. I'll just take you for a ride in it. VW SKODA keys, proper ignition lock. Height and reach adjustable steering wheel, multifunction. And as I mentioned before, every time I get in a SKODA, I find something that's just a little bit better designed than others. Quite a lot of the times, especially when you've got a front centre armrest and it's winter and you're putting your coat on, I always struggle because the seatbelt clip is down here. This is on a bit of a lengthened stalk, and so it's easy to put in. And as I say, I'm usually trying to get the flipping thing in down there. I've got a big jacket on, it's freezing cold out here, so it's really handy. Just a couple of little touches. The service history on this vehicle, was PDI'd on the 7th of the 4th 2017 at Simpson SKODA. 31st of 10th 2017 at 4,096 miles, serviced at Simpson SKODA. 3rd of the 10th 2018 at 10,387 miles, Simpson SKODA. 30th of 9th 2019 at 16,788 miles, Simpson SKODA, including aircon service. 30th of the 10th 2020, 22,416 miles, Simpson SKODA. It's only done 23,825 miles now, so it's a nice low mileage. It's a lovely and clean vehicle. On the way up here, it's done nothing but rain here for the last probably week. On the way up here, there's a lot of spray, and the car's covered in spray, unfortunately, but underneath it, it's a beautiful car. It's very, very clean inside and out. Just, I feel like I'm sat up a bit high, but that's as low down as it will go. Fortunately, there's plenty of headroom, and I do drive in a funny position. So as I said before, it's a four-wheel drive version, and you can certainly tell through the steering. We've had lots of two-wheel drives in, and we are making a concerted effort to buy and sell more SKODAs. Predominantly, we want to sell British product, but we also want to sell good, reliable vehicles. And these SKODAs, I do really like them. They've come on leaps and bounds in the last few years. Lovely to drive, well built, nice and solid. Of course, they've got the VW feel about them, and probably some of the VW switches too. But if anything, I think they're better than VW. We don't have any problems with them whatsoever. I can't think, I mean, we've not sold a fantastic amount, but I can't think of any that we've had any problems with whatsoever, which is amazing these days, to be fair. So it's a slightly firmer ride than or feels like a slightly firmer ride to me than the two-wheel drive. You can feel more through the steering, and it seems to take a little bit more input to change directions, but not so you'd notice after you've been driving it for 100 miles probably. Nice car. You see good vision all round. I'm not so sure it's a good looking car, but I'm sure that if you were buying one of these, you won't buy it because it's or for its looks. You'd buy it for its functionality. So can't just quite get comfy at the moment. That's it. That's better. So bags of room in it, plenty of elbow room and shoulder space and so on. Plenty of headroom. I've got lots of leg room. There was enough in the back, even with my seat pulled back quite a long way. It's pretty quiet. Level of equipment's tremendous, really. We've also got, which I really like, and I always say should be standard on all cars, heated front screen in this vehicle. And that is a godsend in the cold weather. It really is. Got heated seats. Everything's nice and easy to use. Proper switches. Nice and clear. You don't really have to take your... That's a bit complicated around there. You might need a quick glance down to see, especially the heated screen button there. But your heated seats, nice big round buttons in your heater control, and even you should be able to find the fan there. There you go. That's just on like a rocker switch. I think, oh, it's turned off. So I'll switch it on. I will turn it down, otherwise it's going to play my music. It's paired to my iPhone, and that's coming through Bluetooth, Bluetooth hands-free, Bluetooth audio streaming. That's nav there. I'll show you how to work the nav later, and how to pair a mobile, delete a mobile, and stream audio. Good system. Just turn it up in a second, give you a blast. I'll get around this corner first. Love this diesel engine. It's a plodder, just plodding uphill here. Plenty of low end torque. Great gearbox, light clutch. Got heated door mirrors as well. If you turn the switch round, it's a heated position there. Otherwise you can just adjust your mirrors from here, right and left. Heated seats are really nice and toasty. Turn this up.
Just give me some kind of sandal.
Good audio system, good speakers. It's really, if you want a good, solid, well-built, reliable car that will do anything and get you anywhere, not cost you too money, not be too expensive to buy, then absolutely ideal. So we've got cruise control as well. One of the things with this, I can just about, mind you, it's mostly where I'm sat in this, or how I sit in this car, but if I switch the cruise on like so, car meeting just at this sharp bend. Nope. This must be the pheasant crossing. Let's just have a look at this. Start, stop, get that off. Come on, pheasants. Causing a traffic jam here. Go on. Fancy putting a pheasant crossing there. Turn that down so you can see the sat nav. So it's been pouring down in the country. We've also got the park assist, front and rear parking sensors, and it's got the, I'll pull up in a short while, you've got the visual and audio display there. You know, sometimes you're in a car and it's beeping away and it's beeping, but you're not sure which of the sensors is triggering it, if it's something low down. So at least you get visual indication. This is, it is a lovely car. Inside is immaculate, and outside I couldn't see any marks on it before. Tyres are all good, although I have to say I think they're a little bit underinflated, so I'll be checking that when I get back. Car's not been through the workshop yet, so although it's only done 1,000 miles since last service, it is nearly 12 months, and tyres do go down, seem to go down more when you're not using them. And I advise everybody to check the tyres. They're really the only things keeping you on the road. And the state of some of the cars that come in part exchange, some of the tyres, and some we see coming in for valuations, unbelievable. So anyway, sorry, we'll just get back. That's cruise control there. It's just one touch cruise, which is very, very good. That obviously knocks it off there on the top. I'm just going to pull over in a minute, show you the parking. But as far as being handy, and this car has obviously belonged to a tinkerer who doesn't like rattles. It must be very, it could be me, could be me in another life, I don't know. He's put sponge pads under the back seats and round the spare wheel in the boot, and it's kept this car in lovely condition. So every credit to one of the previous owners. It has had 2 owners, but every credit. It's a very, very nice example. USB in and auxiliary in just under here. Front central armrest with a bit of load space in it. Hide your gloves and stuff. Power socket. The central door locking global switch, lock and unlock. High pressure headlamp wash. We've beat the weather forecast today. I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be heavy rain and gales, so we're out early. Funny really, gone to all that trouble putting soundproofing and making sure nothing rattles in the back, and then it's got an air freshener hanging off the grab handle there. Every time you go around a corner it sounds like there's somebody knocking on the window. That reminds me, we've got a proper handbrake as well. Nice, well-serviced, low-mileage example. Gonna have to turn the heated seat off. No, it's, when I was saying before, I feel like I'm sat too high up. I've got used to it now, and it's quite a good seating position. We're off the ground, you see everything. Seats are nice and comfortable. When I was coming up on the motorway as well, four-wheel drive sometimes make a little bit more noise. The tyres seem to be noisier with the traction, but this isn't too bad at all. I'm just going to pull over here quickly. Some people might recognise this place. Somebody sent me a link to the Hairy Bikers TV program, and normally there's a snack bar here, and it's a really good snack bar as well. And the Hairy Bikers stopped here on the tour through the north and grabbed a bacon butty. Unfortunately, it's not here today because I could just do with one. Right, anyway, so here we go. We'll just cancel that. It's telling me I'm low on fuel and do I want to go to a fuel station, so that's a great thing. And if we put this in reverse like so, there you go. There's your park pilot, and it beeps, and you can also see where you're getting close to. Nice big door pockets here. We've got two, well, it's kind of three, two cups, or there's room for a smaller one in the centre, and then there's room in the front door pocket for a kind of a flask size bottle. I'll let them go past. So let's just see. Yep. Electric door mirrors both work nicely. Foreign car there, NT. So all good. It's very, very difficult at the moment buying stock. Car prices are going through the roof at the moment. Unfortunately, even the rough cars are bringing good money, but John has managed to find some very, very nice examples, and we have made a conscious decision that if it's not a good car, we're not going to take it in part exchange, or if we do, then we'll dispose of it to somebody who's not quite as fussy as we are. And we'll only buy good cars, proper history. And so far, it is a struggle, and quite often on Auto Trader especially, private people are asking more for their cars than we're asking for ours. And ours are proper examples, and of course you've got us backing it up. If there's anything does go wrong with it, then we're here to sort it out for you. You've always got to come back, and just proper cars. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.